Can we observe silent prayers for a minute? Amen. And thank you. May all prayers be answered. We want to appeal to everybody present, those inside the bureau and those that are outside. Let's do our utmost to observe and maintain silence at all times. Let's check our mobile phones to make sure it's either switched off or make it on vibrate, so that it will definitely not be stopped during the
What is this?
We want to take this opportunity to welcome all media houses and journalists for answering to our call. Yet, a much awaited press conference. Many here will be very eager to listen to the message that we'll be giving. And I believe you also have a lot of questions you want to throw at us. And we will do our utmost, as always, to make sure we'll do justice to the questions that would come our way. Without wasting time, we want to assure everybody that is here, as we usually do APRC, there will be question and answer session at the end of the press conference. And when we reach there, the rules, as usual, would be made known to each and every one of you here. Once again, thank you for coming. Thank you for answering to our call. And we'll always keep working with the media. That is what we are well known for. And for the audience as well, party members, sympathizers, and those that are following online, we're telling you welcome yet to another APRC press conference. Without much ado, I would want to hand over to the party leader of the APRC, His Excellency, the Right Honorable Alhaji Fabakary Tombong Jatta.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين. I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for granting us this opportunity and this day. I want to salute and recognize and applaud the various media houses here in present for taking time to answer to our request. You are most welcome, as our spokesman said. I will also appeal, and I will speak in English, but I will make a summary of my speech in Mandinka, so that not only the English speakers, but our local people will be able to follow and understand. I will take this opportunity, first of all, to thank the APRC National Executive Committee members, from my two deputies to the last person. I thank you for your loyalty, commitment, and sacrifice throughout the last 4 or 5 years. I am more than grateful. We could not have reached where we are today without your efforts. I also want to thank all our APRC structures, from the village, ward, constituency, region, and our structures outside in the diaspora, your committees, and the entire membership. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the National Executive Committee. I want to thank our youths, our women, our Elders Council, headed by Ajaratu Betty Sen, and all APRC elders in this country. Our National Assembly members, our councillors, Women's Bureau councillors, our Yai Compins, members of the APRC Students' Wing, all APRC sympathizers, supporters, and militants. And of course, our various APRC online, radio, and televisions. Our vibrant APRC chat groups. And of course, within us is the Jammeh family of Alhaji Dr. Yaya Abdul Aziz James Junkun Jammeh. They are welcome. We appreciate them. It has been a very challenging and difficult period since the former president, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya Abdul Aziz James Junkun Jammeh, left the source of this country for Equatorial Guinea. We are all aware that it was meant then to bury the APRC alive. Thank God, with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and of course, you, the Gambian militants of the party, we were upright, we were resolute, and prepared to surmount all difficulties to reach where we are today. I thank you very much. We are all aware of that. During those difficult times, we want to thank all those people from within or without, openly or covertly, who were able to give us courage, to sympathize with us, to help us, both material, morally, all of them, wherever they are, we are thankful. We know and we acknowledge it. We are thankful to you all. Despite these challenges, we must recognize that we only achieved what we have achieved because if you remember at the dawn when we started, we said we are an opposition with a difference. We are disciplined, we believe in Allah, and we are hardworking. We respect authority. I've said it several times. We are not the opposition that believe that whatever government does is bad because you want to come to power. We salute you when you do good. We will cry foul when things go around. The same standard principles we hold then are the same principles we hold today. We want to make that very clear. I am aware that we also have amidst us, that was coming in a different thing, I never knew they were here, but we also have our partners, our alliance partners, the NPP National Executive, led Coalition National Executive. Some of them are here. We salute you. We thank you. We will come to that. I never knew you were here, but we will come to those things. So as I said, we all know what we went through. The challenges, the sufferings, the abuses we underwent. But despite that, we were tolerant and disciplined. It is only that Allah guided us to this level. I want to urge all APRC militants, despite the current circumstances, prevailing circumstances, let's continue to abide by those salient qualities of discipline and respect. Despite the pronouncements of His Excellency Yahya Jammeh last Friday at Kanilai, however hot we may be, however challenging it may be, we must recognize and acknowledge that former President Yahya Jammeh had been our president for 22 years. Former President Yahya Jammeh has been the leader of this party for 20 years. We cannot, under any circumstance, forget that. Because we know and we recognize that he had transformed this country unbelievably during those difficult 22 years. His pronouncements of last Friday, I believe and sincerely believe, that was as a result of ill advice and misadvice by people who pretend to love him, but honestly, they are the people who don't love him and the APRC. After all these challenges, despite whatever might have happened, we believe the right thing was for him to call the National Executive Committee to express his reservations or whatever, and no other person, if we are to ensure the continuous understanding within the APRC. Therefore, there has been a lot of speculation, talks, allegations, insults over this period, even well before it. I want all known APRC members to be disciplined, refrain from insults, respect elders, and give your faith to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those who shout mostly don't have ideas to battle with. So I want to urge that very much. We as a party, indeed as a democratic party, believe that in any democratic process, there are bound to be dissenting voices and disagreements.
Can we observe silent prayers for a minute?